welcome back to my channel. I'm Divyanshi. Yeah, and you might be feeling a little different today about my video. And what's actually different? The difference might be in the camera and the background and the setup, the entire atmosphere of the video. And what's the reason behind that? And I know you have read the title, so you know what's the reason behind the good quality camera. But I'm gonna give you a story time of how and when and why did I get a brand new iPhone, and that too iPhone 15 Plus. Yeah, I know it's a surprise because it's a surprise for me too. I still don't believe I have this box and I'm playing with it. Like, oh my god, what? Okay, so the story starts with my dad. Okay, yeah, he's the main character here. From today, 2 to 3 months before, my father told me that once you're done with your board exams, I'm gonna give you an iPhone. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's so nice. So after results, right? Then he's like, no, results? Who needs that? I just want your exams to get finished and then I'll give you the brand new iPhone. And I'm like, what? What are you even saying? Why will you give it to me just after my exams will, get over? I have not done anything so big. Like, you should give it to me after my results so that it will be like a reward. And he's like, I don't want to give you a reward. It's like something I want to give you. It's a basic need that you want. You should have. And I'm like, oh, are you okay? He's like, I'm completely fine. And the reason why I'm not giving it to you today, like that day when he was telling me all this, is because I want you to feel accomplished about having iPhone. And when you'll get it just after your exams will be over, you'll be relieved from all the stress. And then things passed. I studied a lot, and not for iPhone, trust me guys. I did not do it for that. And even if I would have, there would have no benefit because my father was going to give it to me before the results, and that's what he did. So forward to 11th March 2024, when I had my maths exam, which was going to be the last one and which is the last one, and now I'm free from the board pressure. Yeah, and in my family no one was discussing about iPhone and all. But ironically, on 14th of February, let me show you. On 14th of February, this came. Now you might be wondering, what the hell is this? Like, I'm not even lying. Okay, no, this is for 11th February, yeah. And you can see these calculations that I have done. Oh my god. Okay, so when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this is literally love at first sight. I've never been attracted so much to an iPhone before, but I don't know what really attracted me about this one. But yeah, I really wanted the pink one. Okay, why I wanted pink one? Because I don't know, I really liked how pinky it was. But my first preference was always blue. Like, when I was talking about iPhone to my friend that day, I was telling him that I just want blue iPhone. It looks so, cool, like the calming bluish tone. I really like it, and blue is my favorite color. And I told him about my father telling me that he's gonna give me an iPhone and all. Wait. Yeah, so he was like, oh wow, you're gonna get an iPhone, great. And I'm like, oh, just leave it. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it. My father was saying, maybe he was just saying it like that. Then yeah, of course, let's talk about 11th of March. I studied a lot in the gap days for my maths, and maths went amazing, like literally amazing. Although I did not know a theorem that came in my paper, I did not know anything about it. I don't know why I did not know. Maybe because I did not pay attention to that theorem, or it was not there in my books. Never, I did not even see it in any videos or anywhere else. But apart from that, I did everything really nicely. I was confident about my answers, MCQs and all. Perfect. But I promised to all my friends, I promised to my parents also, that I will not be sad if anything bad happens. I'm gonna leave it right there, and then I'm gonna be moving on. And after giving my examination, I was walking out of my classroom, and my father was standing there, and he was like, how was your exam? And I'm like, Yeah, it was nice. And I used to tell him, I used to greet him with a smile every time. And this time I did again. But like, my smile had a little bit of fade in it because I was worried about my marks of maths. But he's like, leave it. Now it's over. And I'm like, yeah, leave. I was also happy at that time. Then comes the best part. Me, my mom, and like my brother, we were sitting. And then suddenly my mother takes out a box looking thing from her bag which was wrapped. When I saw it, I was gone. I was like, no, this cannot be, because I knew it's an iPhone because of the packaging. Of course, like it was wrapped, but I still could figure out that it's a phone's packaging. And I was like, what? And I told her that, please tell me you guys are joking and this is all a lie and this is all a dream. And they are like, no, it's not. And when I unboxed it, I have a video of it. I'll show you at the last. I was so happy. I still don't feel really connected with this phone because it feels like a dream to have iPhone. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted an iPhone to film my videos. And that's why I started also. I was like, if I'll start making good videos, maybe one day mommy will get an iPhone for herself and then I can start filming a video. I never used to think of buying an iPhone for myself. I just wanted it in my family so I could just borrow and film and then post. And so oh my god. The main question, why did my parent give an iPhone to me without even seeing my results? And I think that is because they believe in me and they love me unconditionally. And I think this is the right word. They have true faith, trust, and I think I cannot even put it in words how much they understand me. They try their best to match the norms of this generation, where there are so many parents who are continuously forcing and pressurizing their child for good marks, good this, good that. My parents never ever told me to get good grades. They are like, just stay healthy, stay alive. We do not need anything. Be a good human, be kind. The main thing is, because my parents are so hardworking, I could have become a child who does not work hard and like the silver spoon kid. And I am silver spoon, to be honest, because I literally can get anything that I want without struggling for it. That is the truth. That is really the truth. But what is the beauty of it? The beauty of it is, I realized this, that I'm really lucky to have parents like my parents. And I cannot have parents like them even in the upcoming, you say Saat Janam. Yeah, I cannot have. I'm literally not just saying because they have gifted me this iPhone. No. They have done so many things for me. Like, I have been humiliated by my own relatives. And when your relatives say कि यार आपकी बच्ची ऐसी है, कुछ नहीं करती है, कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी, parents get affected by it and they start forcing their children. But my dad, he never ever shouted at me or told me that, Divyanshi, what are you doing? Why is everyone saying like that? Yeah, so my parents never really told me to change because of some relatives or someone else judging me for what I was. I learned English completely from YouTube, and my mother bought me a plan, and it was for mastery. And that is where I started learning English. And when I was able to learn English, so many people of my family were shut. They were like, oh my god. Yeah, so suppose I have this iPhone right now. I could have got it sooner, and anytime I could have just forced my mother to buy it for me, and she would be like, no problem, I'll get it. Because whenever I tell my mother for anything, she's always open, because she knows that I'm not gonna be doing anything wrong. And that is, I think, very important even for kids who are watching it. Please always remember this, that your parents are not your enemies. They are just built different than your own mentality. You have to show them that you are capable of something. Like, when I was able to speak English fluently, my parents were shook. They were like, this kid has a lot of potential. And I think that day they realized that when we give our kids resources, it's very important to let them realize the good effects and the bad effects of it. Like, there are so many things available on the internet. and people have opinion that it is wrong for the kids, they watch wrong things. But I think, what is the really problematic thing here is you have your proper algorithm, and if you're watching something wrong, it's all because of you. You have to build a like a self control on yourself, and parents should teach that to their child. And I was completely active on Instagram. I downloaded it just 3 months before my board exam, just to prove this fact that nothing in the world can distract you if you are dedicated. And this is like a motivation I'm giving it to you guys, that if you are dedicated, if you really want something, then do not think that I will not make this friend, I will not make this, that, I will not meet my friends, I will not talk to my friends because I want to crack IIT or give NEET exam. It's all a lie. It's all a lie, my dear. It's all a lie. Distractions are only distractions until you make them. Okay? And that is why I got an iPhone. You know why it's so special? It's special because it represents how my parents love me unconditionally. It could have been anything other than the iPhone. But why iPhone? It is because when I was a kid, I used to talk about it that iPhone has such good features, and my parents always want to do the best for me. If they would know that there is a better phone than iPhone, they would have just got it for me this time. Because they wanted me to feel how it feels to earn something after you work hard. And I really felt it today. So I'm going to be working hard even more. I'm going to be working hard for my parents to see them this happy. They were literally more happy than me when they gave me this phone. And it's not that we are like they are doing financially super great. They are really, really rich. No. They're strugglers. I will say they struggle each and every day. But what's the beauty? The beauty is I don't. My brother doesn't. And they do not make us struggle in any terms. They're always doing their best to give us the best life. And I am living it. Whatever I want. Whenever I touched anything, as soon as I touched it, it was mine. And it's very big. It's a very big thing. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for my parents. It's like a thank you video to them. They deserve it. They deserve every happiness in the world, and I will do something to make them the happiest. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you liked it. It was like a sit talk with me session kind of thing, and I just told you that I got an iPhone and now you're gonna get a lot of videos from me. Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share to my video because I am a very kind-hearted No.
करवा दिया तो बोला कि हम लोग
हम लोग को ये नहीं था कि तुम्हारा कब एग्जाम ये होगा।
ये कर बटन मेरा पाँव दर्द हो रहा है। ये देखो आ गया। भाई ये मजा आ गया।